Begin with a live look at New York City. We've grown to recognize this image over the last 20 years. 20 years ago tonight, millions of Americans went to sleep not knowing how the world would change just hours later. I'm Shannon Heggie.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. The attack on the nation with rippling effects, eventually leading us into a 20-year war. Tonight, we're hearing from a now Rhode Islander who was there for the chaotic scene in New York City. 12 News reporter Sheena Losciuto shares Commerce Secretary Stefan Pryor's story. Sheena?
Well, Secretary Pryor remembers it like it was yesterday, working blocks away from the World Trade Center. In a matter of minutes, it became clear to him he was witnessing the worst attack this country has ever seen. In the first few moments, the magnitude wasn't clear.
I was out and about doing a few things that morning when the first plane hit, and people were pointing and there was pandemonium.
Because until September 11th, 2001, an attack like this was unimaginable.
I was within blocks of the Twin Towers when they were hit, so evacuated the neighborhood when the towers fell. There were, of course, people alongside us who were covered in soot.
Rhode Island Commerce Secretary Stefan Pryor was working at the New York City Chamber of Commerce at the time. The dark, destructive moments will stay with him forever. But watching what happened next brought a new sense of hope.
I was witness to Americans coming in from everywhere, including Rhode Island, and standing near the disaster site, the pile, the frozen zone, and handing out water to rescue workers.
Pryor spent the next few years working to help rebuild Lower Manhattan, witnessing countless selfless acts as Americans worked together to honor those impacted.
It unified us, and there's something about crisis that creates the opportunity to bring ourselves together and achieve things we never thought were possible. And it's an important reminder in the era of the COVID pandemic.
And Pryor says he saw people giving back in every way possible following the attacks, including himself. And to him personally, giving back was a way to cope with the trauma and pain that many people witnessed. I'm Sheena Losciuto, 12 News.